Well, hello again, everyone. You join us in Chaz's van because Chaz and I are off to the fine town of Runcorn because we're picking up a bike that I've bought for £500, and it's for the Kustom Kulture budget biker build-off competition for next year's show. So, yeah, did you know, Chaz, that Runcorn in the 19th century was a health spa town?
Yeah, I did actually, yeah, because what you used to do, you used to eat a load of corn and then it'd give you the runs.
Oh,
and then
right.
you used to lose a load of weight, and that was how it worked, apparently.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, honest.
Yeah.
Honest, that's what it is, honest.
Yeah. And it used to be known as the Montpellier of England.
Did it now?
Yeah, the fine town of Runcorn.
So what's Montpellier then? Is that something to do with that old champagne stuff you drink, or?
I think it's a town. Is it in France somewhere? It's a similar health spa town where high up people in society go to recuperate and stuff.
And drink champagne.
Yeah,
Nice.
And Runcorn, Chaz, is also the birthplace of Mel C from the Spice Girls.
Now you spoil it.
Yeah. Well, no, that's an excellent thing because for the budget biker build-off, you were saying we had to have a theme. So what we could do, we could make it a Mel C Spice Girl tribute bike, couldn't we, Chaz?
I'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
Yeah, it's a shame it's not a Harley Davidson Sportster we're picking up, because then we could call the bike Sporty Spice, couldn't we?
Is it going to take us long to get there?
I don't know. So that's our plan for today.
Yeah.
And
looking forward to it.
Yeah. So we'll see you when we get a little bit closer.
Middle one's the break, yeah.
Middle one's the break.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Keep forgetting.
So just to give you a bit of a rundown as to what the competition involves, you're allowed to spend up to £1,000 on the bike, which we're well within with the £500 that we're paying for the bike that we're going up to collect. And then you spend a maximum of £500 on modifying it. And you can't have any sponsorship, any mates rates or anything like that. It has to be a sort of honest £500, and you sort of have to keep records and give regular updates as to what you spent. So I guess we'll be doing that on these videos. And I think, as well as being a project for us, I think this is a bit of a public service, really, because lots of people, of course, watch things like Orange County Choppers and sort of YouTube channels where people do up bikes and things, and they think that this is something they'd like to do themselves, but they're worried that it might be too difficult or they might not be able to. And I think through this project we'll be able to demonstrate to them that they're right, and it probably will be really difficult and almost impossible, and they should probably just go and play golf instead. What do you reckon, Chaz?
Yeah, or magnet fishing.
Magnet fishing, yeah. Oh, that's what we should have done, Chaz. We should have just magnet fished for a bike
and
to do
got
this.
one. Yeah, I told you.
Yeah. Funnily enough, this morning I did see a Kawasaki VN for sale on Facebook Marketplace that had been fished out of a river.
Really?
Yeah. But maybe we'd have to spend more than £500 getting it going. Yeah. So I spent a little while looking for a bike to base this on eBay and the Facebook Marketplace and such. And the sort of criteria I was using is I didn't want anything too big. £1,000 does give you a bit of scope to buy stuff. There's lots of sort of 90s and 2000s sort of sports bikes being sold as projects with sort of 600 to 1000cc engines. But I thought, if anything's wrong with them mechanically, it could easily soak up £500 fixing it. You do get oil. You're allowed oil and fluids and sort of, I think, tyres as well. I have to check on that.
Consumables.
Consumables aren't within the £500. So if you need oil and brake fluid and stuff, that's not within the £500. You're allowed to spend that extra. But obviously, if there's any engine work to do, that has to be within the £500. And you're not allowed to do an engine swap either. That's the other rule. It has to be the same engine and frame that you buy. What other rules are there? I think it has to run and ride. You have to be able to ride it round the showground.
And it has to be a motorbike.
It has to be a motorbike. Yeah, Nicky was looking at trikes. You might get away with a trike, I don't know. You'd have to check that in the rules, but that takes up a lot of space. So we are going for a motorbike. And it doesn't have to have an MOT, so it doesn't have to have all the paperwork, but we are going to try to make it roadworthy because obviously we want it to be a usable bike, usable on the road. The plan will be to perhaps do some trips with it after we've built it as well. So although it's not a requirement, we do want it to have an MOT and be road legal. So yeah, that's the criteria I used when selecting the basis for this project. And here we are in Runcorn collecting the bike. It's an AJS Regal Raptor DD250E. So it's a 250cc bike. It's a 2008 bike, and it's a lovely chap selling it. Unfortunately, he's had a bit of an injury and unable to finish his restoration of it and get it back on the road. So a bit sad in that respect, but we should be giving it a new lease of life, hopefully. And yeah, bit of a struggle to get it in the van because of the length of it. And we're on our way back again. This is turning out to be a long day with a lot of driving. Well, we've just stopped on the way home, haven't we, for a bite to eat. Got the old Burger King, and yeah, we picked up the bike. It's an AJS Raptor Regal, and yeah, I only just managed to fit it in the van, didn't we, Chaz?
It's huge.
It's
like 2.4 metres long.
Yeah, it's a long old thing, isn't it?
It's huge.
Yeah, so
Had to put it in the back of the van sideways. Never had to do it with a bike before.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to have to, because one of the things I was wondering whether we could try and do was to chop the frame and extend the forks, but I think actually they're already long enough, aren't they, Chaz?
Mate, you don't have that bike any longer.
No.
I'll tell you, because
I don't think it'll fit in the garage.
The front wheel will come round the corner after 30 seconds before you.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to have a bite to eat, then get up back on the road and get it home.
See where we are with it, yeah.
And we're back to the garage, and as you'll know if you're a follower of our sort of social media stuff, that we have been having a bit of a clear out in the garage, and it's at least partially to make room for this. Now, while we're unloading it, somebody was having a bit of a firework display in the houses next to the garages, so yeah, we were entertained during our unloading. So the winner of the competition is going to be decided by a public vote at the show, at the 2026 Kustom Kulture Blast-Off show. So we've got to make something quite distinctive, something eye-catching, I think. So I've got a few ideas as to what I want to do to this, but if you've got any ideas, then let me know in the comments below. I can't promise we'll do them, but always interesting to hear what other people think. Well, it was tight, but we managed to get it into the garage. But once we did, I had the problem of getting myself out again. Well, it's Sunday morning. It's a bit later on Sunday morning because we're still decorating the kitchen at home. So I've been doing a little bit on that with Nikki first thing. But I've come out just to have a little bit of a look at this in sort of the cold light of day, and yeah, it's not bad, I don't think, for 500 quid, is it? It is a running bike. We did have it running yesterday. I wonder if I can start her up this morning. Well, yeah, she runs not too smoothly. The fella did say I think that boot split. Yeah, there's a massive split in this boot that goes to the carb, so there's probably a huge air leak there. But yeah, it is running, and it goes into gear. We tried it into gear. Wonder if I can have a little ride on it. Let's give it a try. Now it's now the side stand spring is gone, so the side stand won't stay up. Yeah, well, it's 1 up, 4 down anyway, so that should be in gear now. Yeah, the throttle return, well, the whole throttle is a bit wibbly wobbly. Maybe it's not such a great idea to try riding it at the moment, but yeah, it runs, moves under its own power, sort of. So yeah, I think a good base for £500. So obviously you might have spotted it has no front light on it, it has no indicators, either front or rear. I do have the front light, and I do have brand new indicators. The chap had got brand new indicators for it in the box, or in a box. There's also lots of covers and bits and pieces missing. I think the back brake is a bit seized on, or it's certainly rubbing. So yeah, there's a bit of work to do here, I think. So the plan with this, really, the first thing we're going to do is going to get it up and running properly. So running nice and reliably, going through the gears, maybe get some lights on it, get everything running and working satisfactorily. We'll check all the fluids, change the oil if it needs it. Well, I'll probably change the oil anyway, change the oil in the filter, and just go through it a little bit, make sure everything's working before we start customizing it. So yeah, this is the base of my Kustom Kulture biker build competition bike. So many thanks to Chaz for helping me collect it yesterday in his van. And yeah, shout out to Lucas, the chap whose bike it was, who sold it to me. He was obviously very fond of it and was hoping to restore it and get it back on the road. He'd had an unfortunate back injury, which was why he was getting rid of the bike. He can't ride anymore. So yeah, he was obviously sad to see it go, and hopefully we can do him justice and get it running, riding back on the road, and nicely customized, ready for the show. So follow along with us on our journey getting this bike sorted and ready for the show. If you're not aware, we do have a channel Facebook group, a Ttxela Adventures Facebook group. So join that if you use Facebook, and you can take part in discussions on the bikes, the motorhome, all the other bits and pieces that we do on the channel. And we'll see you again very soon in the next video.